Hey everyone, this is how we do it. This is going to be one of my first videos that I'm making, so I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Forgotten Waters. Let me know what you think about it when you get to the end of the video. I'm going to be doing some zoom-ins of some of the introductory stuff. I'm going to be mostly doing close-ups, but this is the overall right here that I'll be zooming in on. We have the location that we're at with some of the actions we're going to choose. We have all the different crew and what they're going to be doing. We have the resources, the treasure, the reroll, the misfortune, the constellation tokens, the story cards, navigation. This is our ship log. Again, I'll zoom in on that. We have our characters right over here. I'll do a quick zoom in of them, give a little introductory of them, and then I'll read the introduction and we'll get started. We also have, since I'm going to be taking on the role of 4 players, we have this Hungry Pirates that I'll explain when I zoom in. So, scenario, we have Decipher the map, and our goal is to reach the Precipice Island. If we get 2 threat markers, then we have to read the threat track on our ship scribe. So that's the objective. When the Hungry Crew action appears on a page, no player may choose it. Instead, the lowest infamy player resolves the Hungry Crew action in addition to their chosen action. So every time we have Cottonmouth Checkers, that's going to be the red character. Each character has a max 4 treasures. If you ever get more than 4 treasures, you have to discard 1 and gain a supply. So we have the treasure that each character starts with. So Cottonmouth Checkers starts with Pirate Manifesto. It says discard when choosing an action to choose a limited action that another player has already chosen. That player must immediately choose a different action. All right. She also is, this is her constellation page. So she is the Seeker Pirate. Here are the different things that she is going to try and accomplish, the skills. I have the introductory story, which I'm going to kind of skip over, but I will be referring to some things in this and the ending stuff when we get to that. We also have Saint Paco, that's going to be the blue character. Again, he has the same max 4 treasures. His starting treasure card is going to be the fake gun. It says when you gain 1 or more aim, you may steal a treasure from another player. He is the all-seeing pirate. There's his constellation, and these are the skills he's going to be trying to accomplish. Again, he also has the backstory. I'm going to skip over that, and then his endings. Next, we have Creepy Alice. She's the assassin pirate. That's going to be the yellow player, and her treasure card is Fake Beard. It says discard all of your misfortune tokens and gain reroll +2. So get 2 rerolls if she discards all of her misfortune tokens. She is the assassin pilot, like I said, and those are the skills that she's trying to accomplish. Again, backstory of the assassin pirate and her endings as well. Last but not least, we have Ornery Jones. That's the grifter pirate. That's going to be played by the orange pirate. She also has a treasure card. Her treasure card is the Fancy Ink Quill. When you gain 1 or more swagger, gain 1 infamy. And then these are the skills that she is trying to get. Again, backstory of the grifter pirate and the endings for her as well. Currently, the infamy track is starting like this with Cottonmouth Checkers, then Saint Paco, then Creepy Alice, then Ornery Jones. So here's our discontent and crew track. Our discontent's currently at 0, and then our crew is at 9, needing to eat 5 supplies. Next, we have the hull track. We start with a 5 at our hull. And lastly, we have our gunner. We currently have a level 1 loaded. That gives us a +3 when we're fighting, and then we have a level 1 unloaded. Here's our board setup currently. So this is our boat right here. We're starting at 953. We have rocks that we're not allowed to go through. This is what our destination that we're trying to get to. And then this is the opposing enemy boat that we do not want to come in contact with. Here are the actions that we'll be taking in the first phase. And this is the location that we're starting on, the port. We also have our ship scribe. So our ship is the Houdini. The scenario we're doing is Beyond the Ocean's Edge. And then one of our key words is Seeds of Doubt. Lastly, I'll read the introductory for the scenario setup, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Long ago, people spoke of a land called Sunset, a place full of honorable merfolk, powerful witches, towering monsters, and legendary pirates. A world that stretched so far and wide that not even the royal Monts could claim dominion over it. But as the years passed and the world twisted, the legend of Sunset faded and most forgot about its wonder. Most except Captain Jesbert J. Vance. He never for a moment questioned that Sunset was real and spent his life searching for it. Now an old man, he has decided to set off on one last adventure to find the fabled waters of Sunset and has convinced you to join him. Your quest begins in search of the fabled clearing stone. Captain Vance is convinced it is the key to getting into Sunset. You have struck some luck in acquiring a map that should lead you to the stone, but none of you can understand it in its entirety. Because of this, you sail to Precipice Island, where an old friend of the captain may be able to decipher the map. The quest seems easy enough, but Captain Vance's previous adventures have made him some enemies, and most notable of which is the Royal Mont family, who have hired the notorious Captain Razor to hunt him down. Begin the first round on page 19.